Hi guys, how's it going? I'm Saba. In today's video, finally rating your teams are back. So if you're excited and if you enjoyed the video, please go and smash that like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And the notification bell button never miss any match uploads. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first for today is from Far Spot, and I'll give this team 8.5 out of 10. That's a pretty decent team, but I think you need to change some of your players. So for example, De Jong at right striker. I know that probably you're cross-spamming with him and he's scoring a lot of headers. There is a national heroes player who is Patrick Schick. I think he will slot in there very nicely. His shooting is a lot better, and he can score some headers as well for you. And also he's a lot faster. So I think Patrick Schick instead of the younger right striker will be able to show. I like Ndai, of course. You don't need to change Ndai in your midfield. I would do Elias Moriba from Summer Celebration and put him instead of Gerrard, but that's not something that you have to do right now. I just think that he's better than Gerrard, but Gerrard also works. Maradona, Beckham, and Robin are decent at that positions. Left mid, Pires is decent as well, but I think you have to do that Mane SBC. Mane is just so much better than other left mids that I would 100% suggest doing that. Mane instead of Pires at that left mid. In your defense, I would imagine you're going for Van Dijk, so instead of Rudiger you can just slot in that Van Dijk very nicely, and that will work very well. And at your left centre back, I think you need to change Piszczek as well, and you should get 1-1 overall Akanji. But if you don't want to get Akanji and to spend that much coins, then you can just put Van Dijk, of course, instead of Piszczek, and then you have Van Dijk and Rudiger with Westergaard. But I would still suggest you to change Rudiger with Akanji as well and put that in. That will be a very nice team. Rui Patricio in goal, I like him a lot as well. So that's pretty much it. That's all changes I would make. Let's get into the next team. Next team is from Arjun, and I will get this team again 8.5 out of 10. I would say again. Buffon, I will start with Buffon. He's not great in game. At least when I tried him out, he might have been buffed, I'm not sure, but with what I've seen, he's not great. I played against him 2 days ago as well, and he was not great. He was not making any saves. So I will change Buffon with either Rui Patricio or Handanovic. That new Handanovic card is pretty good as well. So that's the first change I would make. At right back, I think instead of James, you should get Odriozola, but not right now. In a week, I would say in a week, when it's the end of Summer Celebration event, you should get that Odriozola instead of James. Right now, you can still have that James. At left back, Digne is okay because there are not many great left backers than that, so Digne is pretty decent. At centre backs, I would imagine instead of Bobby Moore, you're gonna get Van Dijk, or are you getting Werner? I'm not really sure. I would imagine you're getting Van Dijk because most of the people are going for Van Dijk. So instead of Bobby Moore, you can get that Van Dijk, and Pepe right centre back will work. Is very nice as well. In your midfield, I think you made a bad mistake, very big mistake, that you chosen right mid Beckham. That's not great. I think if you do Elias Moriba SPC, it's very good, and you can put that at that centre mid position. He's very good in game. So Elias Moriba at centre mid instead of Pires would work very nicely. It comes. I mean, there are not many choices for cams instead of Gerrard. I would say there is 102 overall Reina as well as 100 overall Havertz. I think attacking wise that Reina is pretty good, so maybe instead of Gerrard you should put that. But for now, I think keeping that Gerrard card is still decent because there are not many great cams, and you can just save coins with that as well. Right cam, Maradona is great, of course. Beckham at right mid, you chose him. But for right mid, you don't need to change him obviously. And the left mid, Mane is great. And the striker, Kane is a great striker, so I wouldn't change him either right now. So that's the change I would make in your team. Let's get into the next one. Next team is from Shiv, and I will give this team 9 out of 10. That looks like a very nice team. You'll go Varane and Ruben Dias at centre backs. Two of very overpowered, low-rated centre backs, but I think one of them still need to be changed with Van Dijk at some point. So probably Ruben Dias at the right centre back will be changed with Van Dijk. You can keep Varane at left centre back because he's very good. You can even upgrade him whenever you need to. Courtois, one of the best, if not the best goalkeepers right now that free to play can get. So Courtois is great as well. Hernandez and Joao Cancelo, two Ultimate Team of the Season players left back and right back, very nice obviously as well. Rakitic, Maradona and Beckham are great in the midfield as well. That Rakitic card is incredible in my opinion, so that's great. And your attack is pretty good as well with Mane, Haaland and James. Again, there are not many great right wingers that you can get right now for reasonable price. So putting James at that right wing is a decent shout. Instead, especially because he's got like almost 140, or if you go, his skills are great, maybe even 140 pace. So I think that's a very good choice. And Haaland, the striker, is very good as well. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, that's a very good team. Maybe at striker at some point you will want to put Werner instead of Haaland if you can get enough coins. I would imagine you're going for Van Dijk again. That's why I'm saying that if you are going for Werner, then you can get Werner at striker instead of Haaland very easily. And at some point you will need to change that right centre back Ruben Dias in my opinion with Van Dijk because he's just too good, and he will not be that much coins because free-to-play players can get that. Other than that, that's a nice team. Let's get into the next one. So the next team is from Saisoraj, and I would give this team 8 out of 10 maybe, because you got Zola striker, which is very bad. Now you said that you're gonna get Van Dijk, so I would imagine you're gonna put Van Dijk instead of Pepe because he is the worst one out of them 3 centre backs. At goalkeeper, Rui Patricio is great. Westergaard and Ruben Dias you can keep, and as I said, Van Dijk instead of Pepe would be a great shout. Or maybe you're changing Ruben Dias because he's got lower ranks. Not really sure. But whatever you do, yeah, instead of Ruben Dias or instead of Pepe, that Van Dijk would be a very big improvement in your centre back position. At left mid, again, I would say you should definitely get Mane because Mane is just too OP, man. Mane is too OP in my opinion. Mane is just different type of player. And even though Pierce is decent as well, Mane is just a lot better, and you'll enjoy him a lot more. Then at centre mid, Gerrard and Beckham will do a very nice job. Again, Ilaix Moriba is a great centre mid, but Gerrard still does a very nice job. So if you don't want to spend the extra coins, even though it's not even a meal, you can still, you probably have players in your team that you can put to get Ilaix Moriba right now. But if you don't want to do that, then Gerrard is still decent at that centre mid. Maradona, Beckham and Robin are good. And Aguero and Zola as strikers. That's interesting because they're not great. I will change Zola with Ndiaye 100%, and I will change Aguero with Patrick Schick, or if you don't have enough for Patrick Schick, maybe Morata or Rafael Leao, one over Rafael Leao. One of those 3 I think will do a very nice job. Other than that, decent team. Let's get into the next one. Here we've got a team from Yasser, and I'll give this team 9 out of 10. That looks like a pretty nice team. You got Patricio in goal, Akanji, Fernando Hierro, and Ruben Dias at centre back positions. Again, I would imagine you're changing Ruben Dias with 106 overall Van Dijk, or maybe you're changing Akanji. To change Akanji would be a better shout in my opinion, because in my opinion Ruben Dias is a better centre back, but maybe you want to get coins from Ruben Dias and he's lower overall, so you're gonna change him. But yeah, I will change Akanji with Van Dijk. At left mid, again, you got Pires. A lot of people have Pires, but as I said, in my opinion, that Mane card is just too good not to do. And you can do that Mane card for very cheap right now. When he came out, it was like 20 or 25 million coins to get that Mane card, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, it's probably like 3-4 million coins. Not sure exactly, but it's very cheap to do that Mane because it's just incredibly good at the left mid. Beckham, Rakitic and Maradona are untouchable at that centre mid positions. Very good. Robin at 99 overall is doing a job at that right mid because there are not other right mids that are a lot better in my opinion than Robin. There are not many choices at that right mid. As strikers, Hullet is great and Aguero is decent, but again, I think Ndiaye will be a better shout, or Patrick Schick. Ndiaye or Patrick Schick will be a better shout, especially Ndiaye. Ndiaye is just very overpowered, so that's it. Other than that, you've got a good, very good team. Let's get into the next one. This team is from Ayush, and I will give this team 9.5 out of 10. That looks like a very dangerous team to come up against. Again, you still have Buffon at that goalkeeper. I'm not sure if he got buffed in the last 24 hours, but before that he was terrible. He might have got buffed. If he did, then don't change him, but if he didn't get buffed, I think he's very bad goalkeeper. He's not making any saves at all. So I'll change him with Handanovic or Rui Patricio. Again, better goalkeepers in my opinion. Your defense, I guess you're going for Van Dijk, so I'll Pepe out and Van Dijk in would be a good shout. Other than that, Hernandez, Fontaine, Cancelo, great centre back, great defenders. Hernandez and Cancelo are just untouchable at that left back and right back position. Then at centre mids, Marcos Llorente, very good centre mid, upgraded to 100 overall, wouldn't change him. He's very good in game, but maybe just want to get that Rakitic, because Rakitic is an upgrade to that Marcos Llorente, but the fact that you upgraded him, I think you should have that Marcos Llorente in that team, because you can't sell him really, because you already upgraded him. And yeah, even though Rakitic is a better player, Llorente is still very good. Beckham and Maradona are great, of course. And I like your striker. I like your attackers as well. Mane, Lukaku, Salah. Except I think you got enough coins to get Werner after the event to put him instead of Lukaku. So I will do that as well. 106 overall Werner will be a big upgrade, especially on that pace. And shooting is insane on that Werner as well. So I will get that Werner instead of Lukaku. If you are going for Werner from the event, then I think you should buy Van Dijk as well instead of Pepe. And if you're going with Van Dijk from the event, I think you should buy Werner as well, because you've got enough coins. You can definitely do that. But anyways, that's it. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want me to do more rating your team episodes, comment down below and like this video so I'll know. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But now, take care, goodbye and peace.